Congratulations, Toros.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hearty congratulations.
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 You did it. You should be so proud of yourselves.
For your fortuitousness and your perseverance.
We are so proud of you and all of your hard work.
The staff and faculty are so proud of you.
On your grit and determination to succeed under adverse conditions.
Feel good about what you did. Feel proud, again, of yourself.
And I'm excited to see all of you go out and make big changes.
Go out there, create your own lane of success because the world needs you.
Take that focused determination into your new careers.
I wish you success and good luck.
And we wish you all the best.
But don't forget about us.
And remember, once a Toro, always a Toro.
Good luck again. Go Toros.
Go Toro.
Go Toros.
You've got this.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Spagna, and I am the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 53rd Commencement Ceremonies of California State University, Dominguez Hills. Will you please continue to stand with me and welcome CSUDH student Lupe Montiel as she leads us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glared, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job.
One more time for Lupe! Now that's the way to start a commencement ceremony. Good afternoon, class of 2020 alumni. Wait a minute. I thought we had some class of 2020 alumni here. Commencement. Ask them again? Okay. Because maybe they weren't quite feeling that. Good afternoon, class of 2020 alumni. They're here. My name is Dr. Thomas Parham. I am your president of California State University, Dominguez Hills. And it is my pleasure to welcome you and your guests on behalf of this distinguished faculty, this wonderful staff, this illustrious cabinet and senior administration, and welcome all of you on behalf of all of us. Today's commencement ceremony is like this class of 2020. It's nothing like you've ever seen before. It's different yet resilient. It's unconventional yet tough as nails. And we are so excited to welcome you back home, to recognize and celebrate your accomplishments. Give it up for yourselves. Now, I have a few more people joining me today who are just as excited as I am to be here with you. On the stage are the following chief academic and administrative officers and special guests of the university. I'm going to ask you to please hold your applause until all members of the platform party have been recognized. So beginning on my left, please stand as you are called. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Kimberly Costino, Dean, Undergraduate Studies. Dr. Phil LaPolt, Dean, College of Natural and Behavioral Sciences. Dr. Laura Telemonte, our Academic Senate Chair. Mr. Chris Manriquez, our Vice President for Information and Technology. Dr. William Franklin, Vice President for Student Affairs. Diamond Daniel, our student speaker. Dr. Timothy Caron, Interim Dean, College of Arts and Humanities. Dr. John Price, Interim Dean, Graduate Studies. Ms. Deborah Wallace, our CFO and Vice President for Administration and Finance. Mr. Ken McNutt, Dean, College of Extended and International Education. Ms. Dominique Brode, keynote speaker today. Mr. Scott Barrett, Vice President for University Advancement. And you've already met our right hand, our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Michael Spagna, our Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your platform party. Please greet them and say hello. Oh, you can do a little better than that. Give them some love. Have a seat. Thank you. Now, I don't know if you remember, but we have a pretty awesome and dedicated community of faculty and staff who have guided and educated you over the course of your tenure with us. They've taught you, they've mentored you, they've encouraged you in ways that, quite frankly, we may never know. So today, some of your faculty are here to help celebrate this momentous day with you. Please stand and direct your attention to the Tennis Center suites and join me now in recognizing and thanking your faculty for all they have done for you and all they will do for those who will follow. Faculty, we salute you and thank you. Now, graduates, I know that you want to acknowledge and thank some other special people, your family and friends, who have supported, made sacrifices, and just encouraged you in this very unusual and crazy journey. So please stand and hug those who are able to join you today. If you would, stand up, hug your families, and tell them that you love them and you appreciate all they've done for you. Give them some love. That's right, get that last little hug in. All right, let me invite you to have a seat. Now, students and guests, the excitement and joy we feel as faculty, staff, and senior administration when our students first enter these grounds and halls of academia for their first year on campus, be they freshmen, transfers, or even graduate students, is matched only by the jubilation that we experience at moments like this when we watch students graduate with the degrees for which they have been recommended by their faculty. Now, our mission at the California State University, Dominguez Hills, one of 23 campuses in the California State University system, the largest system, by the way, of public higher education in all of this nation. Our mission is to provide access to our region and state citizenry and expose them to a first-in-class educational experience that creates an atmosphere for the acquisition and dissemination of information, the free and rigorous exchange of ideas, pushing students to think more critically in analyzing facts and data, and embracing an environment where inquisition is encouraged, challenging bias and preconceived notions of the world is expected, cultivating and nurturing diversity and inclusive excellence is part of our institutional culture, and fulfillment of academic dreams and goals is realized. That is what we do here at California State University, Dominguez Hills. Now, this year, we all bear witness to this graduating class from 2020 and 2021 that has mastered these skills and dared themselves to persist and persevere through a range of challenges and life experiences that have confronted them in ways no one could have predicted. A tripartite series of crises involving a COVID pandemic, a state budget crisis, and severe budget reductions, a call for more social justice and police reforms after the assault and murder of black and brown bodies and the assault on Asian American people across the country. Those were the contextual variables that challenged the intellectual, emotional, behavioral, and spiritual sensibilities of you graduates. And yet, the difficulties you have all found, right, a way to navigate your way through, now become the teachable moments and the transferable assets that will assist you in the years ahead as you traverse the landscape of career endeavors, family life, and civic and community engagement that you will embrace. Now, without question, graduates, as president, I want to remind you, each of you, as you cross this threshold from this commencement exercise, will be presented with an entire range of opportunities, challenges, and responsibilities. I'm reminded here that the prophetic voice of one of my heroes, Dr. Martin Luther King, reminds us that our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. Let me say that again. Our lives, students, begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. So one opportunity each of you will have is to use your voice to speak up and speak out about those things that will really matter to you in this world. And I want you to do so knowing that the academic and co-curricular education, the facts and the data you have received during your time here at CSUDH has sharpened your intellect, crystallized your thinking, and helped you to be more persuasive in the assertions you'll advance and the arguments you will make. I'm confident of that. You'll also be challenged. You'll be challenged to confront what is in life, and then decide whether you settle for the way things have always been or challenge yourselves and others to imagine what might be. You see, the human organism is in a constant state of trying to close the gap between our aspirational selves and our real selves. So never stop growing. And so I encourage all of you to grasp for the possible and not just settle for predictable. Focus less on replicating privilege and more on leveraging the knowledge you discover, teach, and disseminate so that it can be used to help resolve social injustices that are so pervasive in this world. Finally, as your president, I am cognizant that as new graduates, you will also be saddled with tremendous responsibilities. And I'm reminded again about the words of Dr. King, who invites us all to remember in this day and time that life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are we doing for others? So as proud toros, those regal bulls that represent strength and determination and class and character attributes, all of those should somehow motivate you to not simply focus on self, but rather doing for others, such that life and workspaces that you will occupy are made better because you have been there. It's been our honor and privilege as your faculty, staff, and administration, and even some of your student peers unable to be with us today, to teach, to mentor, to advise, and to serve you. So go out, make us proud, poised and positioned as those accomplished toros, prepared to take your rightful place of rulership and mastery over this world. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And now it's my honor to introduce Dr. Laura Telemonte, Academic Senate Chair, to the podium. Dr. Telemonte, if you would.
Hi. Buenos dias. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Laura Telemonte. I'm the outgoing Academic Senate Chair, and I'm the speaker for the faculty today. And I want to take a moment to welcome the graduates, their family, and friends on behalf of the faculty and staff of Dominguez Hills. Welcome, everyone. Bienvenidos. Welcome, everyone. Bienvenidos. There we go. Yes, today is the day that we work for all year. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you attending the ceremony and for everyone graduating in both 2020 and 2021. Your degrees, bachelor's and master's alike, always represent hard work, determination, persistence, and resilience. But you have persevered and succeeded during a global pandemic. Yes, you did, and yes, you will. And we know that adjusting to all of the unprecedented challenges made it even harder to make it to this special moment. You have studied and worked hard. You may have forgotten about all those quizzes and exams and the research and writing and presenting and even the publishing papers with a year gone by. But we haven't. We know you worked hard. We know you collaborated with one another. You taught one another in group projects, labs, concerts, plays. You advanced from students taking in knowledge to becoming knowledge creators. You are artists, innovators, scientists, medical professionals, leaders, and activists. Graduation is that special moment where we come together in community to celebrate these cumulative Toro accomplishments. Graduates, you brought strength, knowledge, and diverse cultural experiences to the Dominguez Hills Village, and you contributed to our very, very special community. We are bonded here as a community at Dominguez Hills, and it's something that I'm sure you remember well, walking through campus, not necessarily knowing all the people who smiled at you, nodded their heads, and made you feel like you were at home. It's a welcoming space, a safe space for all of us to grow as individuals, striving to make the campus, and as President Parham said, the world a better place. Thank you. Here at Dominguez Hills, we have the most passionate, dedicated, and remarkable staff, faculty, and administrators. And they've all supported your hard work along the way. So let's give a round of applause again. It's good to applaud today, right? Yes. Thank them all. And why not? Let's stop again. Thank those family and friends, the ones that are here, the ones that are watching through the live stream, the ones who can't be here but are going to celebrate with you, I hope, for many days ahead. These are the people we know who inspired you, motivated you, and had your backs on the days when you thought you wouldn't make it, but you did. So, once again, let's make a little noise and show those folks some love. And finally, just know that as you graduate today, all of the faculty, staff, and administrators who supported your success at Dominguez Hills will still be here. We're here for you as you go out into your future, seeking your professional goals, all those aspirations, and we want to remind you that we want you to continue to dream big, work hard, and share your talents as Toro alums. Congratulations, class of 2020. And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our student speaker this afternoon, Diamond Daniels. She's a major in sociology, and she's got quite a story to share with you. So thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates. I want to start off by congratulating every one of you on this exceptional milestone we have accomplished. As I look out at all of you, I see different books waiting to be read. We are all a testament here proving that through adversity, you can prevail. Sometimes all it takes is small words of encouragement to give you the boost you need to keep going. I would like to be that boost for you today. Though we have spent countless hours reading books written by others, the most important book to be written is the book of life. And fortunately for us, we have the pen to write all the chapters of our own book. Each major step we take is a new chapter. I would like to do the honors of naming the next chapter for all of us, Affirm and Believe. Today marks the end of one chapter, and tomorrow we begin anew, which can be scary and bring worry. But I assure you, with strong belief and affirmation, you have the power to bring fruition to whatever it is you want to add to your book. Whether it's going for that higher position, opening that new business, applying and doing things you never thought you'd do. You and only you have the pen to correct, rewrite, and complete your chapters. There is no time limit on completing your chapters. I stand before you as someone who's had to do many revisions on their book. With having dropped out of this university over 10 years ago, finally getting the courage to pick the pen up and finish my chapter, I fought to return and am humbly honored to stand not only as a graduate, but as a speaker to pass on inspiration to all of you. I stood in my belief and affirmed over and over that I can make this happen. And even though I wanted to drop my pen many times, I kept writing and writing and have finally came to the end of the chapter. You can do the same. It is said that the highest human act is to inspire. We should look to each other for inspiration. This should not be the end, but a new beginning. I am immensely proud of every one of you. You, without knowing, held on tight to your pen and completed your chapter. So today, I encourage you, please do not stop writing. Keep going, as one day we can sit back and read our books and say, well done. And in the words of the late, great Nipsey Hussle, it's not on you, it's in you. Stay 10 toes down, never fold. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and the marathon continues. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Daniel. Inspiring words. Another round of applause. It is with great pleasure that I introduce today's commencement speaker. We are honored to welcome distinguished graduates of California State University Dominguez Hills back to campus to speak at each of our commencement ceremonies. We hope that even as you celebrate your own accomplishments and milestones, the words and deeds of these notable Toro alumni will inspire you to continue pursuing your own unique paths to success. Your commencement speaker today is Dominique Breaux, who earned her bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies from Dominguez Hills in 1997. Ms. Breaux is the co-producer of The Simpsons, the longest-running primetime scripted television show in history. The third of 6 sisters, Ms. Breaux was born and raised in Inglewood, California. During her senior year at CSUDH, she was hired as a production assistant on The Simpsons, and she soon moved her way up to production coordinator, then post-production supervisor, before attaining the position she holds today. In 2001, Ms. Breaux launched a successful streetwear line called Fahari, Swahili for have pride in oneself, with a vision to uplift and show pride in the Black community. Her creations have been featured in magazines such as Essence, Honey, and Time Out. While continuing her role with The Simpsons, Ms. Breaux has also developed a new animated series with Adult Swim and is beginning production on a documentary highlighting the Black boarding school in Compton that she attended during her youth. She hopes to continue to support the visions of Black creatives with memorable and impactful stories. Please join me in a warm welcome for Dominique Breaux as your commencement speaker.
Good afternoon, class of 2020. Where are you at? This is such a major milestone in your life, and I am so proud and honored to celebrate this special day with you. President Parham, distinguished faculty, platform members, Professor Virginia Eames, the Alumni Association, Felicia, Yasmina, David, thank you so much for having me today. And my family, I have to give a shout out to my family. My entire family, my mom, my dad, and all my sisters, and my beautiful children, Amani and Jody. I would not be standing here today without your support, and I just want to thank you. Mr. Parham, I hope you don't mind. Before I begin, I'm off script right now. So, two of my coworkers really wanted to be here today to celebrate, but due to restrictions, they couldn't make it. They did not want this day to pass without sending you a special message. So, if you can, please take a look at the screen.
Congratulations, Cal State University, Dominguez Hills, class of 2020. You made it! You have joined the community of educated people. You have reached for the stars, and now they burn brightly inside each and every one of you.
Oh, please. We've all been in virtual school for like 1,000 years. They've learned nothing.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. I know, because I was playing some of these people in Fortnite while we were all supposedly in class. Good luck heading out into the world with no skills.
Please ignore my brother. Just ignore him. He's only jealous because he will never, ever sit where you are sitting.
Hung over in a folding chair? Big whoop.
Well, I, for one, am full of admiration for your accomplishment. Enjoy this special day, which will be one of the proudest of your life. And enjoy my friend Dominique's speech. I looked it over, and it's a solid 8 out of 10. There's only one part that drags a little bit. You'll know it when you hear it. But anyway, congratulations, and go Toros!
Go Toros! Woohoo!
Once a Toro, always a Toro.
Now, you know we had to do something extra special for you after waiting an entire year for your graduation. So thank you, Nancy Cartwright and Yardley Smith, who played Bart and Lisa, and a special thanks to the Simpsons team for putting this together. I'm sorry, I need a minute. When I was asked to do this, to be the keynote speaker, I thought about what I could say to graduates who have endured so much uncertainty this past year. We have pushed past all the challenges that we've been confronted with, and somehow we all find ourselves right here in the now, embarking on the next phase of life. Regardless of what's happening in the world, challenges will always be there, and none of us are immune to it. This past year proved that to the world. But you all have the keys to success, sacrificing 4 years of your life for this huge achievement. Although the journey may have been difficult, you have shown courage, strength, and perseverance, which is so needed in this life. 28 years ago, I was a new mom with a 9-month-old son and a senior majoring in TV production at Dominguez Hills. I was offered a position as a production assistant at the most popular cartoon in the world, The Simpsons. Although I was excited, there was a huge problem. I was a full-time student, and I was offered a full-time position. And in my mind, it would be impossible to do both of them. And I was very stressed because I really wanted to graduate from college, but I also wanted to take this amazing job opportunity. So I had to make a huge decision: drop out of college and take my dream job so I could provide for my family, or stay in school and pray I find another job once I graduate. I didn't think I could achieve both goals at the same time, but thank God for the advisors here at Dominguez Hills. My advisor said, Dominique, you can achieve both of your goals by simply changing your major to interdisciplinary studies. The classes were offered in the evenings and on the weekends, which was perfect. So I changed my major, and I minored in TV production, and I accepted the position at The Simpsons. The support of my advisors completely changed my life. I was able to accomplish 2 goals at once when I thought I only had 1. This was such a valuable lesson that I've carried throughout the years, and it taught me that there are no limitations when it comes to your dreams. There are no dreams that are too big, and your dreams do not have an expiration date. I want you to think of all the moving parts that had to be in alignment for you to be here today. For some of you, like your parents meeting before you were even born. For some, your grandparents leaving their home country to come to the United States. Late night studies, all the courses you had to pass, working for your tuition, the list just goes on and on. All those pieces had to come together for your success today. Abundance and success are your birthright. There is no one or anything that could take it away from you. You all have the pieces and tools you need for your success. They're always with you. I call it a million pieces. There are a million pieces that are scattered along your journey, assisting you to reach all your goals. Those pieces are parts of your destiny. And I would like to share 3 guaranteed pieces for your continued success. Number 1 is the importance of intuition. We often get these little nudges, or some people call it a gut feeling. You ever have a feeling and you ignored it and later you say, something told me not to do that? But those little nudges are pieces of your destiny trying to steer you on the right path. But self-doubt, insecurities, and listening to other people's opinions prevent you from tuning into that inner spirit. There have been countless times I got that feeling, like that nudge to do something that many people thought was impossible or too ambitious to achieve, like starting my own clothing line or investing in real estate. But every time I listened, I was always successful. And I want you to trust your voice and trust that feeling, because it will always lead you to success. Thank you. Number 2 is patience. Not only patience with your journey, but patience with yourself. Dominguez Hills was not the first college I attended after high school. It was actually one of 4. Excuse me. The road to graduating was very challenging, but I never gave up. We can be so hard on ourselves when we don't achieve our goals in a timely manner, but our timeline for success may be completely different than what your destiny has in store. That dream job, that relationship, that home, whatever you desire, it will arrive. There are just a lot of moving parts to make it happen. So I encourage you to stay patient and trust the process. Number 3, the most important piece is faith. For some of you, there may be days when you want to give up or you feel like your dream will never happen. But remember, your million pieces are constantly working for your greater good. When challenges arrive, remember the piece to success is right on the other side. There is no one here who has an advantage over anyone achieving success. We are all born with our million pieces, those pieces to our destiny, our fate. The key to making those pieces come together for success of happiness, prosperity, family, good health, peace of mind is to always continue to have faith in ourselves and never giving up. I want to thank you for having me here today, and I'm wishing you guys all abundance and success, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Another round of applause for Ms. Dominique Bro, your commencement speaker. Excellent job. Okay, are you all ready for the main event? All right. Now we would like to recognize those baccalaureate graduates with university honors. CSU Dominguez Hills refers to these honors by their Latin designations. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding students. Stand and remain standing if you are an undergraduate student with the following honors designation. Cum laude, with honor, please rise. Magna cum laude, with great honor, please rise. And summa cum laude, with highest honor, please rise. Congratulations to all of our outstanding honors students for their excellent academic performance. Now I would like all of our master's students to stand for the hooding ceremony. Master's students, please rise. The presentation of the academic hood to master's degree recipients is a powerful and highly symbolic moment to both the candidate and the institution. The colorful hoods are reserved for those who have attained academic degrees beyond a baccalaureate degree. Color is an important element of all academic ceremonies. The color used to symbolize degrees earned in areas of study are referred to as faculty colors. The colors of the hoods represent the various fields in which degrees are earned. Candidates for a Master of Arts and Master of Sciences are listed by academic discipline in the commencement program. Master's students, if you have a guest with you, please invite them to join you in this part of the ceremony. You may give them the hood now, and if you do not, no problem, you can hood yourself. Okay, Master's students ready? Step 1, students, turn your back to your family member. Step 2, hooder, turn the colored velvet part of the hood towards yourself. And step 3, place the hood over the graduate with the black fabric lying against the student's back. Congratulations, and remain standing. Master's students, please remain standing. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please rise? Baccalaureate students, also please rise. President Parham, on behalf of the Deans of Arts and Humanities, Extended and International Education, and the College of Natural and Behavioral Sciences, I present the candidates for the Bachelor's and Master of Arts and Science for the conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of this administration and faculty at California State University, Dominguez Hills, and by the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the trustees of the California State University system, it is my honor and privilege to confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by your faculty, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining to these degrees. Congratulations! Oh, I don't think they can hear you out on Victoria. Congratulations! Y'all been waiting the whole year on this, yes? Yeah. So congratulations, class of 2020. Now, we'll now commence with the reading of your names. So, when your name is read, we'll ask you to please stand and be recognized. We're also asking all students and their guests to remain in their seats until the end of the program so that all of our graduates today can be celebrated. This is a tradition that specifically has been asked for by our students who wanted their names read. So doggone it, we're going to take our time and read every name we can of all you graduates. Is that all right with you? So stay with us. It's going to take a minute, but we've been waiting the whole year on a minute. Only 60 seconds in it. We can do this. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? All right, so have a seat. Let's start calling the name. Name readers, if you would. Let's start calling the names.
With a degree in advertising and public relations,
Kendra Akeba.
Crystal Acosta Bejar.
Oscar Aguilar.
Ana Alvarado.
Donovan Aranda.
Liberty Arteaga.
Joseph Baltiera.
Justin Barnett.
Gabriela Bunchen.
Michelle Caston.
Karen Cruz.
Lisa Dobson.
Calvin Gonzalez.
Nancy Gutierrez.
Muin Jackson Taylor.
Keaton Johnson.
Dalen Joseph.
Sadia Khan.
Anna Lozano.
George Marin.
Rose Mui.
Jennifer Olguin.
Emily Ortiz.
Ashley Poe.
Jeanette Rodriguez.
Cindy Ayana Sepulveda.
Tanya Celerio.
Jonathan Torres.
Mayra Valerio.
With a degree in anthropology.
Dolores Duran.
Ashley Favela.
Araceli Mojica.
Dylan Sparkman.
Miguel Urena.
Sahara Vilchis.
Eric Zamora.
With a degree in art.
Christy Amezcua.
Seo Chang.
Edison Chen.
Jaslyn Dominguez.
Jeanette Garcia.
Mario Gonzalez.
Danielle Harris.
Hasnea Juma.
Anna Lukakova.
Andrea Martinez.
Chelsea Morillo.
Aja Pascasio.
With a degree in audio engineering.
Marquis Gray.
Yvonne Hidalgo.
Bo Manning.
With a degree in behavioral science.
Alonso Acevedo.
Alicia Church Presley.
Elizabeth Gallegos.
Estefany Hernandez.
Araceli Perez.
Delnaz Sabahi.
Danielle Williams.
With a degree in biochemistry,
Chelsea Anaya Licea.
with a degree in biology,
Jennifer Anderson.
Jonathan Ariprachapirum.
Gloria Ariano.
Natalie Arias.
Aileen Ariola.
Teresa Blancarte.
Justin Christopher Katapang.
Samantha Katfagan.
Caitlin Chumley.
Annabelle Davis.
Chelsea Durbon.
Daniel Diaz.
Arlene Frias.
Melissa Guardado.
Thomas Hatanaka.
Deedon Hedrick.
Vincent Hernandez.
Mariana Hernandez Licon.
Nishrat Khan.
Michelle Kim.
Jesus Leon.
Arlette Lopez.
Danielle Lopez.
Jocelyn Lopez.
Samantha Mancera.
Giselle Mendez.
Brenda Mojica.
Diana Morales.
Hui Wen.
Ifrika Norman.
Fernando Nunez.
Kevin Passy.
Alondra Peña.
Stephanie Perez.
Rebecca Ramirez Izquierdo.
Luis Rivera.
Cristobal Rodríguez.
Milagros Romero.
Genesis Salvadores.
Jorge Sanchez.
Janet Sanchez.
Karina Sanchez Carrasco.
Hilda Suarez.
Armando Tejas.
Vicky Torres.
Fong Hen Kathy Tran.
Alisa Weisenberger.
With a degree in chemistry,
Lindsay Luong.
with a degree in Chicano-Chicana studies,
Carmen Cabrera.
Brian Cantero.
Roberto Ortega.
Kimberly Renderos.
Emibed Robles.
Imairani Suarez.
Diana Tapia.
Lisbeth Zuniga.
With a degree in communications,
Belinda Acosta Salvador.
Michael Akuoy.
Ivan Banas.
Natalie Diaz.
Bridget Errazo.
Jocelyn Flores.
Yesenia Flores.
Jamie Garcia.
Dylan Hall.
Alicia Henderson.
Alejandra Morales.
Karim Morales.
Anthony Peterson.
Joan Wynn.
Lauren Reed.
Jenny Regla.
Frank Zuniga.
With a degree in computer science,
Noof Alzarani.
Eddie De Leon.
Christian Diaz.
Satish Divi.
Michael X.
Diana Guevara Colocho.
Padmaja Kanthi Reka Inampudi.
Aditya Lalchandani.
Joseph Moreno.
Aishwarya Murkute.
Miguel Ontiveros.
Susmita Pandanje.
Kevin Ramirez.
Mitchell Ring.
Karen Salinas.
Marcus Schumann.
Elias Seymour.
Ashwini Kumar Singh.
Jaspreet Singh.
Thar So.
Jesus Gabriel Talusan.
Wen Tran.
Karina Vicente.
Stephanie Villalobos.
With a degree in computer technology.
Kevin Acosta.
David Beaudelet.
Andres Burgos.
Taori Chow.
Keisha Chua.
Omar de la Luz.
Alejandro Diaz.
Enrique Duran.
Antonio Guerrero.
Cameron Jackson.
Leah Metz.
Imani Myers.
Joseph Orozco.
Wendy Ortiz Contreras.
Rudy Perez.
Jessica Salinas.
Sinki Tadese.
Luis Vega.
Devin Vols.
With a degree in cyber security.
Luis Alfaro.
Roman Armenta.
Eric Farias.
J. Ryan Jenkins.
Kevinson Mann.
Christian Mergliano.
Pedro Ruiz.
Jose Sainz.
Christopher Truitt.
With a degree in digital media arts,
Jesse Bustillo.
Hector Espinosa.
Gabriela Figueroa.
Kenya Figueroa.
Alexis Gilliam.
Timothy Krippendorf.
Sandra Lopez.
Amanda Moe.
Ian Morse.
Eduardo Nuno.
Michael Reed.
Jonathan Santos.
Scott Shaw.
Mecca Shelton.
Harrison Tran.
Trinidad Vargas.
Brian Vinson.
With a degree in earth science,
Annette Groff.
Andrea Sosa.
Scarlett Zamora.
With a degree in English,
Julie Aguilar.
Arcelia Aguirre.
Brian Borrayo.
Cragen Bowens.
Paolo Catucan.
Daniel Daleg.
Miranda Delgado.
Alejandro Diaz Camarena.
Melissa Figueroa.
Alexander Frankel.
Brenda Gonzalez.
Alexa Guyton.
Jabeen Hack.
Willie Robert Heredia.
Jaziri Liggins.
Wivska Luis.
Lindsay Martinez.
Daniel Mustache.
Belen Mercado.
Matthew Nail.
Stephen Negretti.
Faith Nelson.
Jasmine Ortiz.
Ana Para Sanchez.
Selena Kiwis.
Hannah Quijada Hartsock.
Haley Ramsbottom.
Claudia Rodriguez.
Camilla Saunders.
La Prea Smith.
Sarah Tanheimer.
Jessica Zick.
Carlos Ulloa.
Carmen Valley.
With a degree in film, television, and media.
Nathania Cuevas.
Carolina Leon Contreras.
Valentina Montano.
Diego Ortiz.
Laura Quirarte.
Eliza Rodriguez.
Portia Singh.
Kevin Turf.
With a degree in history.
Leticia Balbuena.
Nicholas Cartwright.
Jay Dilao.
Oscar Mancia.
Diana Martinez.
John May.
Jessica Mora.
Tania Rodriguez.
Sarah Serna.
Adolfo Topete.
Paul Vincic.
Tarek Zacher.
With a degree in interdisciplinary studies.
Lorena Calderon.
Freddie Dominguez.
Alethea Foster.
Idza Gerges.
Linda Morris.
With a degree in journalism.
Robin Bolton.
Jordan Darling.
Monique Davis.
Malena Lopez.
Angelica Mosel.
Salvador Oseguera.
Jessica Olvera.
Violeta Rocha.
Velia Salazar.
Destiny Torres.
Joseph Witrago.
With a degree in mathematics,
Alberto Angeles.
Maria Barriga Millian.
Daniel Farina.
Esmeralda Fuentes.
Emma Higginbotham.
Van Ho.
China Merem Isika.
Raúl Jaime.
Jesse Ortiz.
Miguel Reyes.
Rachel Thomas.
Elisa Torres.
With a degree in music,
Ronaldin Amor.
Raquel Escobar Villalobos.
Jason Farr.
Marshall Hayes.
Lorna Jean Katz.
Karina Perez.
Jose Plasencia.
Roxana Salazar.
Sandra E. Saucedo.
With a degree in negotiation and conflict resolution,
Heather Sean.
Alma Acosta.
Monica Cody.
Stephanie Metoyer.
Jessica Reyes.
Vincent Zarn.
With a degree in physics,
Gania Figueroa.
Reina Morales.
With a degree in political science,
Cristal Anguiano.
Daniel Avalos.
Christian Camacho.
Brian Cano.
Antonio Ceja.
Ashley Dillard.
Israel Franco.
Eric Galeana.
Bryant Harrow.
Andrew Leverett.
Julia Lopez.
Ricardo Melena.
Manuel Perez.
Alberto Soria.
Héctor Velázquez.
With a degree in psychology.
Helen Aguilar.
Andrea Alvarez.
Mireya Alviso.
Felipe Amezcua.
Keith Applewhite.
Christine Arellano.
Irashi Arias.
Isabel Avila.
Nora Banuelos.
Silvia Batres.
Jasmine Bautista.
Juan Bello.
Eric Bergstrom.
Crystal Bonas.
Dion Brands.
Jennifer Briseño.
Rigo Brito.
Karina Burgos Jaimes.
Melissa Burres.
Armando Camarillo.
Erica Campuzano.
William Suarez Carquemo.
Mike Carrillo Hernandez.
Anthony Castellanos.
Emily Castellanos.
Cindy Cervantes.
Aide Chavez.
Griselda Chavez.
Hans Chu.
Anthony Chewy.
Daisy Clemente.
Angelica Covarrubias.
Ruth Colado.
Ruben Contreras.
Damian Corrales.
Gregory Correa.
Karina Kota.
Brandon Craw.
Christopher De Anda.
Daniel Delgado.
Stephanie Delgado.
Miguel Diaz.
Emily Dimas.
Alyssa Drew.
Carissa Eddy.
Ashley Ehrman.
Liliana Elias.
Evelyn Enriquez.
Leslie Escalona.
Hillary Escobar.
Alexa Esquivel Morales.
Lisette Estrada.
Crystal Fernandez.
David Flores.
Evelyn Jeanette Flores.
Catherine Flores Mejia.
Sherry Frantella.
Liliana Galindo.
Maria Gallegos.
Gabriela Garcia.
Kenya Garcia.
Janet Garcia Quinones.
Cynthia Gonzalez.
Veronica Gonzalez.
Iliana Gonzalez Martinez.
Joanna Green.
Jennifer Guadron.
Jose Gutierrez.
Christian Harrison.
Connie Heredia.
Marissa Hernandez.
Jessica E. Hernandez Fernandez.
Ashley Huerta.
Angela Ibarra.
Griselda Jiménez Noriega.
Shannon Johnson.
Cheyenne Jones.
Julia Kelly.
Kevin Kahn.
Lahiru Kodituwaku.
Nicolette Lamon.
Leah Lapidario.
Cody Lewis.
Melissa Lomeli.
Alejandra Lopez.
Brianna Lopez.
Carla Lopez Reyes.
Tanya Manduhano.
Jennifer Manzano.
Marissa Marquez.
Alexis Martinez.
Paul Mate.
Nilson Mendoza.
Christian Morales.
Elia Montoya.
Mariana Morales.
Selena Moreno.
Alexis Morgan.
Yuta Nakamura.
Alexis Nocano.
Jose Navarro.
Stephanie Nazarian.
Sergio Nieto.
Alice Noriega.
Kim Okwicheme.
Mireya Ontiveros.
Eddie Ordaz.
Jacqueline Pantoja.
Larissa Parra.
Tanya Parra.
Tia Parrish.
Taylor Perez.
John Fawn.
Brianna Placencia.
Stephanie Ponce.
Bree Porter.
Tiazia Pritchett.
Celeste Ramirez.
Claudia Ramirez.
Maria Victoria Ramirez.
Verónica
Maria Ramirez Alfaro.
Jean Ramos.
Jose Razo.
Yamilex Razo.
Denise Renteria.
Cecilia Rivera.
Denise Robledo.
Cecilia Rojas.
Chanel Ruiz.
Michelle Rubalcaba.
Diana Solis.
Paola Salas.
Adrian Salinas.
Jessica Salinas.
Jacqueline Salvador.
Daisy Sanchez.
Elizabeth Sanchez.
Rachel Sanchez.
Rosa Sanchez.
Samantha Sandoval.
Mallory Sheldon.
Ratasia Scholes.
Vanessa Silva.
Naomi Slater.
Christina Smith.
Catherine Taylors.
Daisy Torres.
Catherine Torres.
Han Tran.
Catherine Trujillo.
Yugoslav Zanov.
Miguel Vasquez.
Stephanie Vasquez.
Destiny Velarde.
Mark Velez de Villa.
Brianna Villa.
Loritha Villalobos.
Cecilia Villanueva.
Brianna Williams.
Brianna Nicole Williams.
Isaiah Williams.
Jennifer Wolf.
Edith Yoke.
Nirvani Zamora.
Rabia Zuberi.
With a degree in quality assurance,
Andrea Becerra.
Charles Elliott.
Deborah Estevez Condo.
Abdullah Jamil.
Jennifer Joy.
Krishnan Viswanathan.
Brandon Ibarra.
Cassandra Young Puig.
With a degree in sociology,
Alyssa Aguilera.
Patricia Alliander.
Maria Alejandre.
Aurora Angel.
Karina Arden.
Kimberly Arroyo.
Lucy Astorga.
Natalie Aviles.
Denise Baltazar.
Cindy Bogarin.
Lauren Borja.
Martha Borrayo.
Nathaniel Boykin.
Daniel Caminos.
Roxana Carranza LeMay.
Josefina Castellan.
Raven Castillo.
La Shasta Colley.
Stephanie Correa.
Diamond Daniel.
Jamay Davis.
Brittany De La Cruz.
Madison Decker.
Lisbeth Delgado.
Tony Ewing.
Taya Ford.
Jasmine Franco.
Simone Freer.
Anaí Gamboa.
Robert Garcia.
Anaí Garcia Diaz.
Juliana Gomez.
Nancy Gomez.
Daniela Gonzalez.
Jeanette Gonzalez.
Raven Gordon.
Liseth Grande Reyes.
Jennifer Guerra.
Atziri Gutierrez.
Brandy Harris.
Ashley Heldman.
Giselle Hernandez.
Jessica Hernandez.
Martha Hernandez.
Jasmine Hernandez Lopez.
Diana Herrera.
Tracy Johnson.
Susan Jones.
Laura Juarez.
Jasmine Lemus.
Jacqueline Levine.
Jennifer Lewis.
Cynthia Lomeli.
Arlen Lopez.
Jocelyn Maldonado Ángeles.
Eduardo Marroquín.
Daniela Martínez.
Erendira Martínez.
Hawk McFadden.
Diana Meza.
Edgar Montoya.
Ana Morales.
Edwin Morales.
Noel Wynn.
Malaysia Oatman.
Wendy Persino.
Jomara Maria Perez.
Evelyn Pineda.
Vanessa Powell.
Nancy Quintanilla.
Coraima Ramirez.
Jocelyn Rivera.
Diana Rodriguez.
Joanna Rodriguez.
Jacqueline Rojos.
Noemi Roman.
Charlie Ruano.
Gabrielle Ryan.
Loida Samayoa.
Dania Sanchez.
Dianelli Santos.
Lorena Santos.
Angela Sosa.
Leslie Soto.
Eric Sundara.
Citlali Tejeda.
Gabriela Tovar Pérez.
Daisy Valenzuela.
Sonia Vallejo.
Zuli Vasquez.
Suzette Vega.
Julia Villagas.
Emne Wade.
Marquita Wilson.
Alina Wong.
Daniela Yogues.
Shalon Young.
With a degree in Spanish.
Eleazar Gomez.
Stephanie Jaramillo.
Alma Janet Mejia.
Maria de Fatima Souza Manning.
Roberto Navarrete.
Dolores Novoa.
Alejandra Reyes.
With a degree in special major.
Bryce Thomas.
With a degree in theater arts.
Rodrigo Bastidas Berospi.
Danielle Cristina de Guzman.
Sean Green.
Bethany Langdon.
Rodolfo Perez.
Melody Rodriguez.
Congratulations to all of you. You deserve it.
One more time for all of our graduates. Give it up. So bear with me. I know it's been long, but it was important that we got to every single name and every graduate. So I hope you all appreciate that. It's our pleasure to do that for you. Now, let me invite our graduates to please stand. And let me talk for a moment to the baccalaureate candidates. It's a time-honored tradition that those baccalaureate candidates who had yet to receive their degrees wore their tassels on the right side of their mortarboard. Let me say that again. They wore their tassels, if you had a bachelor's degree about to be received, but had yet to receive it, on the right side of their mortarboard. Having then received their degree, they were invited to position their tassels on the left side of their mortarboard, acknowledging that they had crossed the threshold as baccalaureate recipients. And so now, as a symbol of the conferral of your degrees, on behalf of all of the administration and this entire platform party, that magnificent faculty up there, let me invite the baccalaureate candidates to turn your tassel. Now we got one more piece of ritual, so I want you to keep the flow going. I want to make sure. Uh-oh. There we go. I want to make sure that we go out right, class of 2020. So first of all, let me say thank you for coming back home. It's been a pleasure to welcome you back. This is your Toro Nation. And even in the year since you've been gone, if you've been on campus traversing the landscape, you can see how different it looks right now. Yes? But we got one more ritual to do. So on the count of 3, I want everybody in this space to stand up. Family too. So I want you to celebrate with the graduates. We have a saying, when you become alumni, it is called once a Toro what? Always a Toro. So on the count of 3, what I like to do is I like them to hear you on Central Avenue to the east, University Avenue to the south, Avalon to the west, and Victoria to the north. I want them to hear you say, once a Toro, always a Toro. Everybody with me? No, you ain't feeling me yet. Is everybody with me? 1, 2, 3. Once a Toro, always a Toro. Congratulations. Chair Talamonte.